Alright. End up getting this shortened, fixed up. Everything's on square. I'm doing something like this. I think it's going to be more like that. And of course I'll cut that down, cut an angle there for that to fit right. So that'll be my triangulated, not triangle, but kind of C-notch looking type deal for it. So I didn't record anything this morning. We're getting ready to get storms and stuff, but I mean I am in the garage. But here we're gonna. That was an old piece there. So I'll be able to zip an angle up this, whatever it's got to be. Cut it like that, right straight across here. That'll strengthen all this up, and I don't know if I'll weld like that, or I'll probably just weld a piece right here to here. Ow, that's warm. Right on the outside edge like this. That'll still allow me to get my bolts in down there from up high. So the reason why I'm doing it like that is because I gotta have room for that. I've done something. Never done. You know what I made? No, I'm stronger this way. So let me get to cutting. I've got that welded in place. Yeah, looks like crap, but it's gonna hold. Whew. Need to get another drop cord, get my other fan plugged in. A little warm still in here. It's raining a little bit of thunder out there. I'm gonna go ahead and grind that stuff off and get her cleaned up. And yeah, see, look how poopy it is. If you hear it jumping around, I had to adjust the temp and the wire speed a little bit. I got a little close. That's kind of why it was jumping around. Oh, look at that. I set myself on fire. But yeah, I'm gonna flap attack that with the grinder. I need to go get some new grinding discs, some zip wheels and grinder discs, because they don't fit that grinder. I don't know, a cheap stuff, and they don't fit right. So I'm gonna get that cleaned up and then let her cool down, and we'll figure out the rest of it. Alright, I got that part built. Clean it off, and I'll build a thing, stand up off of here. I gotta cut that still. I just bolted it long, and then sitting there, it's easier to cut since I ain't got a vise anyways. Cause I already got my finger. Alright, she's about done. I'm gonna take a piece of that flat strap down there, and I'll stick that right there. Hell, I may just do that. That may, heck, that's the right size and everything. Stick it on the inside though, I think. No, I'll stick it right there. Because that's got a... Now if I get a longer piece, I can cut that angle. And then I can weld right there. But what I'm worried about is being able to get my bolts and nuts through here, right through here, through the holes down here, because that's how them sandwiches two of these. Bearing goes in, sandwiches it. Yeah, I'm already having. Yep, I'm about to cut that, I think. Man, that sucks. I think it's just the weld there. Let's clean that weld up. Yeah, I cleaned the weld up back there. That fit. Check the other side real quick. Yeah, that's perfect. Weld ain't real big over here, so yeah, just a little bit. Maybe I'll just clean up the edge right here. This. Instead of trying to clean that weld up in there. Yeah, I'll just grind that off right there a little bit. So that's fine. But I'm just worried about. And I could do them both on. I could do it on the outside. But then, because see, this will fit like this. And then the other one will pinch it. Going to put them in there the wrong way. So you'll pinch it like that. And then you can stick it on there like that. Alright. You know what? I think that might be the way I'm going to go. Put mine on the outside. Just depends on. Go ahead. See what we can do with this. Yeah, that fits perfect, man. I think that's what we're gonna do. Heck yeah. So I won't have to. There we go. Heck yeah. So I thought about doing something like this where it's makes kind of a bumper type thing. You have kind of point sticking out a little bit. But nah, I think I'm just going to run a piece of flat strap. It's 1 inch and it's pretty thick. I'm going to run to tie this off. I will have to run a flat strap here like this though. Wow. Oh, duh. It'll be like this, piece of flat strap. Maybe then I'll go like this and put them there, like little bumpers. I don't know. I'm just winging it, man. I'm just going as I'm building. So get this other side built. So yeah, so get back around when I get a little farther along, bring you back in, take a look. Yeah, we got this back in pretty much done. I don't think it looks too shabby. I ended up having to put something crossed here for mount the motor. So I'll have to figure that out. Hell, I may just build something off of about here, come over, give me some, my angle iron, come straight up. I still got to box this piece in here on each side. But other than that, as far as being able to put the axle in, it's good to go. That's pretty strong. So I didn't feel like too much of recording. I'm trying to get this done, and it's taking a while. Like they say, grinder and some high build primer make you the welder you ain't. So, but it's not too shabby, man. I mean, for flux core, they don't look too bad. I didn't clean it up, but some of that stuff's tough, man. Getting them uphill, crooked, sideways little angles up in there. But like I said, I haven't really messed with it. I ain't done much of adjusting. A couple times I've had to adjust it because it's just this wire speed or the temp would be too low on some of this stuff, because like this stuff's thicker than this, and so. But that's that. Me and Alan's gonna go get some lunch. I think I'm hungry, so go eat and maybe come back, box this in, and then we'll go from there. Start figuring out how I'm gonna mount this motor.